What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Top Video Gems. I'm Jay, and today we're continuing my Halloween series review, where I'm going to review every entry in a long-running Halloween series from the original Halloween all the way up until the release of the 13th entry, Halloween Ends. 9 years after Halloween 2 underperformed at the box office, David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, as well as Jamie Lee Curtis, would come together, partnering with Blumhouse and returning to Universal to release the new Halloween, titled simply enough, Face Your Fate. Halloween 2018 was released on October 19th, 2018, directed by David Gordon Green himself. This would, again, like H2O did, erase the sequels from the timeline, only following the original movie, meaning Michael has no Thorn connection and Laurie Strode no longer being connected by blood.
Wasn't it her brother who, cold-blooded mutilated all those teenagers?
No, that's just a bit that some people made up to make him feel better, I think.
Laurie is now a recluse, agoraphobic, who loves watching herself some Survivor, believing that Michael could return, obsessing over self-preservation over everything else. She has an estranged daughter, Karen, played by the amazing Judy Greer, and granddaughter Allison, played by Andy Matichak. After the events of Halloween, the original, in this story, Michael was immediately apprehended and taken back to Smith's Grove, where he would stay dormant for 40 years, until a group of podcasters come and poke the bear, so to speak. Just from the opening scene in the sanitarium alone, the visuals were amazing, really setting the tone for this new iteration. The podcasters, of course, want to know more about Michael, to uncover the unspoken truths about his motives. Well, they successfully make Michael angry. He escapes, finds the podcasters, retrieves his mask, and makes his way to his childhood home, Haddonfield. Halloween 2018 was met with positive reviews and opened at number 1 at the box office, making $255 million worldwide on a $10 million budget, making it the highest earning film in the series and a huge success for the studio. Come to think of it, this is the only other film in the series besides the original movie to garner a positive reception. Halloween takes the series back to its roots, channeling more suspense and thrills, with John Carpenter himself returning to score the film. Laurie's main character arc in this movie revolves around being stuck in a cycle of trauma, and allowing these experiences to dictate your life and derail your relationships. I think 2018 did an amazing job telling that through the eyes of 3 different Strode women, all responding to the situation very differently. Karen is cold and more scientific with her mother, while Allison is more empathetic to Laurie's pain, and who seems to share a lot of qualities of Laurie herself. For a slasher film, I really appreciated the attention to detail when it came to the core main characters. The series finally created characters again that you want to invest in. The kills were clever here as well, with all of the kills being memorable, Vicky's in particular, who had a scene-stealing moment with Julian, the kid she was babysitting. They get a fun segment that's extremely entertaining. The comedy did break the suspense a bit during Vicky's attack, but still a standout moment. The story moves at a perfect pace when it's centered around the buildup of Michael's imminent return. But the story's momentum does take a small break, with the subplot of Michael's second doctor, Sartain, being somewhat twisted himself, so obsessed with Michael and his motives that he was the one who pulled the strings to get Michael to return to Haddonfield and cross paths with Laurie, only to find out Michael wasn't pursuing Laurie and immediately gets obliterated. The whole segment took up a little bit too much time for me, but it didn't take away from the movie, because we get an epic showdown when Michael does cross Laurie. So it's Michael versus Laurie through and through. The 40 years was worth the preparation though, as the finale is a heart-pounding, brutal battle between cat and mouse, and it all feels dire and cathartic. Michael Myers returns as the Shape in this one, truly capturing what made the original so scary, almost having cat-like curiosity when he's stalking and killing. That's the shit that scared me. And the actor, James Jude Courtney, deserves a shout out for playing Michael so incredibly well. Halloween 2018 captures lightning in the bottle for me.
Sorry, I can't do it!
Gotcha. Happy Halloween, Michael.
As it hit all the sweet spots with the characters, the scares, the mask, the music, the Strodes, gotta love them. They all truly level up in this, all getting their own standout moments, and then some. I give this movie a 4.5 stars out of 5 for being the closest to perfection since the original movie, and being an amazing slasher in general. The success of Halloween 2018 led to a planned trilogy, with Halloween Kills being the middle chapter in this saga. Stay tuned as I'll be reviewing that very movie next. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like if you can, subscribe, and hit the bell to know when all the videos are dropping. Thanks so much for dropping by Top Video Gems. I'm Jay. Happy Halloween, everyone.